Good day, good people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Sina. This is Sina's 2 Cents. I'm a married mom of 3 on a financial freedom journey to pay off just over $40,000 in consumer debt. While I am married, my husband and I don't share finances, and I am on this journey to make sure that I am not forever paying for the things of my past, and I instead can use my money to enjoy my present and invest in my future. So here we go with the September monthly budget. It's getting a little chilly these days, so I'm having some coffee, doing this early in the morning, a couple days before I get paid for September, so that I can make sure that once that check hits my account, every single dollar has a job to do, and they do them. So here we go. Income source 1 is paycheck number 1 of the month, $27.41. Same with income source 2. My checks are always $27.41. Bonus income is $1,000 this month. And so my total income for September is $64.82. So a lot of my bills are the same as they always are. Fixed expenses are fixed expenses. Car payment $499. Car insurance is $448. It did go down a little bit. It was $452. And while the difference is not huge, I will take it. Home insurance is $292. Cable and internet is $329. I really am going to do something about that this month. My property tax is $630 this month. Amazon $17. The gym $68. I paid $12 for Apple Care, and this is actually a new one in my fixed expenses. My youngest daughter has started taking dance, and it is $135 per month. So let's add all of that up. 8 plus 292. So $24.30 are my fixed expenses per month. Then we're going to do variable expenses. So for variable expenses, I $400 in groceries. That's $200 per paycheck. $160 in gasoline. $80 per paycheck. I'm giving myself $100 per paycheck, so $200 in personal. $120 for the kids, $60 per paycheck. Miscellaneous is always just a $20 bill I throw in my wallet every time I get paid, just for unbudgeted miscellaneous expenses. Generally, if it's because I want a big cookie while I'm out. Family fun is $100. Eating out is $100. Household $50. And now these are 2 expenses that are unique to September. So I park my car at work, and we actually have to pay for parking annually. So every September we have to pay $185 to park for the year. And while it's not a lot of money, I don't like it. Like, every year my coworkers and I complain about having to pay this $185 charge. I mean, we always pay it because the alternative is to take public transportation or try to park on the street. And I live in New York City. That's parking on the street is not going to happen. So I paid $185, but I'm never happy about it. And finally, $200 I think I put in books. And this is because two of my daughters are in college, and while one of them has a scholarship that includes books, the other one doesn't. I think she was telling me she had a Spanish book that was $130, and then some other books and stuff. So I'm just going to calculate $200 for her books. She's an authorized user on one of my credit cards, and so she just will charge the books to the credit cards, and I will take this book money and immediately pay the bill for whatever she charges. So it should be right around that. So let's see what that is in variable expenses. $1,555 in variable expenses. Next is the savings and investing category. I put $400 in my emergency fund, $200 in my Roth IRA. And normally I would put $400 in my sinking funds, $200 per paycheck. However, I take the parking out of sinking funds usually. That's one of the reasons that I save sinking funds, are for this annual charge of parking. And it just does not make sense to me on the same day to pull out $185 at the same time I'm putting in $200. And so instead of doing that, I'm going to, for my first paycheck in September, I am going to only put $15 into the sinking funds and use the extra $185 to pay for the parking. And then in my second check, I will put the whole $200 in sinking funds. So that means for the month of September, I'm only going to put $215 into sinking funds. And I don't need a calculator to know that that's $815. And finally, my debt section. So this tends to stay the same. $400 in American Express, $400 for Barclay, $200 on my Citi card, and $600 to Discover. And that is $1,600. So let's see if there is any money left for extra debt. I a little bit doubt it, because if my budget feels tight, the $200 in books and the is usually, and the extra money for dance, that's usually around the amount that I put into extra debt. But let's see. So my monthly income is $64.82, subtracted by the $24.30 in fixed expenses and the $1,555 in variable expenses and the $815 in savings and investing and the $1,600 for debt. I'm left with $82. And so I'm gonna put $80 in extra debt, and put $2 in the buffer. So that's it. That's my zero-based budget. That's all of the money for September. Let me know how your September is going. Are you enjoying fall? Are you having a good time? The holidays are coming up soon. So are you saving money for that? Just let me know how everything's going. And thanks for joining me on my journey. I appreciate it. Bye.